Ready, set, go!
All right, we've got ourselves a little battle of the YouTubers here, okay? Inside with Brett Hawke against the swimsuit guy. We race a 25 head-to-head. He pulls me out of retirement, although I've been doing some backyard throwdowns myself. He wanted to challenge the old guy, so we threw it down, eh?
Before you see the final result, I want you to let us know in the comments who you're backing. Me at 27, Brett at 48, an Olympic finalist, a national qualifier. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win this channel. Challenge. You ready to lose? You're bold. Oh, look, he's playing hard, man, look. You're going to kick me out of your house when I beat you? You got nothing to say? Oh, you've got nothing to say. Look at this guy. 25 years past his prime. There it is. We're at a warm-up. Well, Brett's going to probably pose on poolside, sprint life or whatever. He thinks he's a sprinter. I'm getting into it on warm-up. Brett is literally sitting in the hot tub. I'm 200 meters in, 200 yards in. Just going to get my normal prep done. Brett's eating a Kit Kat, a Snickers, 2 bottles of Prime. There he is. I think he's mobilising the neck so that when he looks up at the end and realises I'm already out the pool on the way home, the neck knows I've won.
Yeah, look, I've always been about visualization. I've always been about feeling the swim. And I played a little trick on Sonny where I didn't need a warm-up, and I knew I didn't need a warm-up. For the Olympic Games, I only did 450s easy. That was my warm-up at that point in time. So I tried a trick that Anthony Irvin used on me once. I went into the hot tub. I sat in the hot tub. I came into the cold pool about 20 minutes later and flushed out the heat. Felt $1 million. But by that time, Sonny had done a 600 warm-up, and I was in his head. I could tell I was in his head. So I knew I had him again. All the psychology adds up.
I'm 2K into my warm-up. Brett's still working on the neck, making some sounds. I've been here in California now with Brett for a week, and I know what he's like. I know the mind games and the psychology he likes to play. I knew when it comes to warm-up he wasn't going to get in and do anything traditional. I knew he was going to wander around the pool saying things like, oh, that looks good, Sonny. Yeah, keep that up. That's nice. And getting in the hot tub and putting on a performance. And I had the blinkers up. I knew I'm better than him. I knew I'm faster. I've been doing work. I've been doing training. I'm swimming a lot. I'm in good shape. I'm 27, 21 years younger than Brett, and Brett's not done anything competitive for a long time now, and all those things gave me a lot of confidence that I expected him to do the whole warm-up charade. I wasn't fazed by that. I think he thinks he was getting in my head, but he wasn't.
All right, gentlemen, I want a clean swim. Please stay on your black line at all times. On my command, ready, set, go!
So listen, the reality is I tried a start that I've practiced 1,000 times. I knew in the lead up to this thing, Sonny was going to dip and go underwater. So my only way of beating him off that start was to jump and get over the water. Again, a start I've practiced 1,000 times. It's faster, and most people don't know that. When it comes to a dead start race, jumping over the water is always going to be faster than pushing through it. Just did a little old school trick on Sonny Trigg.
The start absolutely shocked me, and it all happened so quickly because I pushed off, and I'm not an underwater kicker. I've uploaded reels to Instagram and people were like, why don't you do any underwater kick? I'm pretty good at pushing off under the water, hitting 1 or 2 fly kicks and getting up and getting onto the stroke. But Brett done something I've never seen before. He went over the water and he opened up this lead on me way before we even got into the race, and I'm like, okay, take a breath, don't panic.
The swim itself, it was all set up at the start, so I knew at this stage, once I'd hit that start, I took a glance out the side of my Magic 5, and I could see Sonny about right at my shoulder here. So I knew I had the jump on him. Then I just had to put a little power in. I'm really good in the first 6 cycles. So the first 12 strokes are just bang, 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 power, power, power. Hold the elbow up, catching water under here with perfection, just holding. And I knew if I held the first 12 strokes, I was going to pull away again. And so the jump start and just holding water right here on that, oh, I knew I had him. Looked over on the finish. I actually finished on my right here and I looked under my armpit and he was back here at my hip. It was just, at that stage, it was just victory.
I think I ended up getting in my own head a little bit too much towards the end of the race. I'm thinking a lot of things because we're not swimming in a traditional race. Like there's no lane ropes, we haven't got our lanes, and I kind of thought, have I got time to get on Brett's wave because he's got this big lead, and maybe I can swim over the top of him. And then I'm like, no, we haven't got time. I can't be navigating around the pool. I've just got to be faster than him. And if I'm going to be completely honest and give credit where credit's due, you know, the lead that Brett has at the beginning is actually less than the lead that Brett has when we touch the water at the end. Got me. He crushed me. Oh, he crushed me. Oh, he's on the start.
Who's the champion in this pool?
And still,
It's on the start.
that was a crazy start.
I just watched him. I was underwater and he was going.
He was halfway here by the time you left the wall.
I'm virtually unbeatable. I used to race Gary Hall Jr. and Alexander Popov. I travelled the world racing the best guys in history of sprinting for many years. I mean, racing Sonny Trigg, it's like a mosquito.